Relationships ain't always what it seems. Don't rush into things. Take your time, get to know one another. Go from there. You'll find the way.
Hey, it's me, back with another video talking about something that I've been wanting to talk about for a long time. It's so much that I do not understand about these relationship goals. Relationship goals. Let's get into it. I must, and other people must admit that a lot of these people, including me at one point of time, only want relationships because of the status, because of what we see on the internet, because our friends are so cute with their boyfriends, or so cute with their girlfriends, matching shoes, clothes, different things. It is so many reasons why people want relationships these days, and even back then, for all the wrong reasons. And when you do stuff like that, you will find that you will see if it will work or not, being in something for certain intentions other than because you really want one versus wanting something because everyone else have them. Just like shoes, when the new Jordans come out, oh, we gotta go cop those Jordans, my friend got them, I want mine. So with all that said, it's kind of just like, want it because you want to want it, not because someone else is doing it so you want to do it too. Sometimes it's good to be single, and then you're single for a reason. You have things to work on when it comes to you, or things around you, family-wise, whatever. Take care of that first. But when you jump into a relationship and you're just doing it just because maybe someone else, that other person wants you to get with them, so you should do it, and then you do it because they're pressuring you over and over. They want to ask you for a relationship, let's do this, and you're like, so when you do something against your own will and you just do it anyway, you will see evidence of why maybe you shouldn't have did it. Maybe you shouldn't have. So first off, this is going to be a long video cut short so I can get straight to these points. So from experience and seeing other experiences around me, this is how things can go. So when you first get with someone, things are always cool, nice, sweet, just popping, right? Yeah, well, but then give it a little time and you start to really see the fakeness start to die down, because when you're being fake, you can only do that for so long. Your realness will shine through eventually. And then that's why you don't jump into a relationship. Take time, because when you first get with someone, there's always a front that's being put up, and it's like a wall that's up, and you have to take time before you just jump into something. And when you take your time before you jump into something, you will get to see things and get to know that person way more better over time versus jumping into a relationship at first and then getting to see things after time, after you're already official. So some of the things you can tell when a relationship is just, it is what it is, a situationship, or it's complicated, that's all because of signs that you probably ignored in the beginning. So, have you ever found yourself in a relationship or a situationship where things are just like one way and it remains that way, it stays that way, it don't really never change? Like, for instance, you always get attention, and you only get attention when it's time to go to sleep, at nighttime or at certain times of the day. The only time you notice is when you're laying down. The only time you notice is when it's time to please each other. Like, what? No. So there go one example. Yeah, so you go from walking me to my door every time you bring me back home to staying in the car and just watching to make sure I make it in, to eventually not even doing that. As soon as I get out of the car, bitch, you drive off. Oh, okay. You see what I mean? There you go right there. You go from, we go out and you offering, I mean, I have my own money, so it don't matter. I'm sure a lot of people who, when you first meet someone, you have your own money. But if, you know, your guy or whatever want to offer you every time, then go ahead. I'm not going to tell you, no, it's okay. Maybe, you know, sometimes it's good to say, no, it's okay, I got it. But if not, you go from you paying for dinner every time to slowly, oh, I don't get paid until, or you ain't got the money no more to do it, so now you ain't paying no more. So you go from buying all my drinks to now I'm buying both of our drinks all the time. Okay, what else can I say? Oh, you go from, oh, let's go out and do this, let's go out to do that, to, oh, so you want to come spend the night? So we go out to doing activities all the time in the daytime, to only time you want me over is when we in between the sheets, late nights, creeping. You see? So it makes me feel like you should have been doing this in the beginning. When you first met me, all you wanted to do was be in between the sheets. You should have been showing me that so I can see if that's what I wanted to stick around and do or not. Not be all sweet and then, you know, swindle me in, and then now, like, I'm left to be like, okay, things are changing. So, like, ain't no, when things change, then I'm changing too. Because I'm not about to let you change up on me and then I'm still remaining me. Like that, it don't work like that. That's like me graduating from first grade to second grade. But then when I do go to second grade, I'm going back to first grade work, but I'm in second grade. No, when I go to second grade, I'm doing second grade work. Maybe even third or fourth grade work. Okay? Been in a situation to where you don't know how to ask me, you want to spend a night? So instead, let's go out to the club. And then, of course, we're drinking. And then, oh, now you know how to ask me to stay the night. I learned what that means. Like, the things that I've been through with these people, I have learned. And so now when I get into, you know, meeting new friends, I see what their intentions are up front. You can't front with me because I see all the signs that I've seen before. Like, people are, you can only do so much faking. I see it, I see right through all of it. So it's not that easy to portray something that you're not no more with me. I can just see right through all of that shit. And so I know how to curve and oops, almost stepped in some. I know how to not step in nothing no more. And then it's people who, you know, I come across nowadays, since, you know, I'm a little smarter now, a lot smarter now. I can see the genuine in people. I can see how no one's in a rush to do things that we shouldn't be doing as friends. And so I can work with that. You know, I can get jazzy with it. I'm sure you guys been through a lot of stuff, and there's so much more to talk about. This is just relationship-wise, but it's relationships when it comes to family and friends and coworkers and all of that, associates and all of that too. So we're going to get on that, of course, in another video. But right now, we're talking about these relationship goals, situationships, like complications. We're talking about all of that right now because it's the reason why it's called situationship. I'm in a situation right now, a situation. Bitch, what?
To be continued.